Passionate about music.
We've been so excited just lately, haven't we, Debbie?
Oh, I know!
Steps are back.
Woohoo!
And here's Claire from Steps.
Yay!
Hooray!
Our favourite Claire. Our favourite. To be fair, it would be you or H. I'm sorry to get that in there so early, but it would be. It would be. And this is the second time we've spoken. We spoke to you just before all of this was announced. And you sat there, you could have dropped us a little hint that it was going on, and now you're number freaking one.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. Congratulations, by the way. 'cause,
congratulations.
we've had such a lot of feedback on our Twitter feeds and everything saying how delighted people are that you, Steps, are all back and back together and happy and everything.
It's so amazing. I just absolutely still can't believe it. I keep thinking someone's going to wake me up and say that it was a bit of a dream or a joke.
Oh, Claire.
Not at all.
Is it real, like, affirmation that it must be lovely to hear that you're number one and people have gone out like in their millions and bought this?
I know.
Do you feel really... have you got like a big head?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm keeping my feet on the ground so far, which is I've got two quite small children, so there's no chance.
That's not... Yeah.
Of getting like that, which is good.
Did H ring you up and say, we're number one? Because I'd imagine he'd be like excited like a puppy.
Yeah, there was a lot of texting going backwards and forwards.
And how does it feel to be back now? Is it very different from before?
Yeah, it does. It does feel different at the moment, I must admit. It feels a bit surreal. You know, when you're coming out of TVs and things and there's loads of fans standing there again, which hasn't happened for a while. It's kind of, I don't know, I suppose this time I'm standing there thinking, am I going to be back to pick up Charlie from school or
that's
do the ironing today?
Oh, Claire, that's not very showbiz if you don't mind
no,
me saying.
It's not. That's just how much my life has changed, I suppose. Before, I was just thinking about, I don't know, getting to the hotel or, is this single going to be number one? It's your priorities change, I suppose. We're like 10 years older now.
Yeah.
Well,
I suppose it's going to take a bit of getting used to again, that's all.
But does that mean that you presumably look at it with a slightly different perspective now?
Probably. I think so. I mean, we all really, really hoped that this was going to do well. We just wanted it to do well. I don't think any of us expected for 1 second that it would go anywhere near number one, the album, or and the tour as well. So I think we looked at it much more of a, if it's successful, then
a new car.
That's great.
A new car.
Don't get excited.
Yes, don't get excited. Me, we're going to enter at low 30s. Did you cry when you found out you were number one? Have you had any emo moments?
Yeah, I have cried quite a bit.
Good. Sorry, I don't mean that nasty, but good.
Yeah, we cried when we found out that the tour was kind of selling out and when we were number one. And
Claire, I think by the sounds of it, you thought you were going to be playing to 2 people and your album was going to be given away free on a magazine.
Yeah, I know.
And look what's happened.
I
love it.
I tell you, it's so exciting. These dates are going to be all over the place. Liverpool, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Newcastle. Also, you're going to Nottingham, Birmingham, Cardiff, Sheffield, Bournemouth, Brighton and London. That's all in April next year.
Yeah, we've just added 5 more dates.
Shut up, Claire.
There you go. It just keeps on getting better.
Hang on. You added 5, 6, 7, 8, but just 5 new dates.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
And what are you planning for these shows? What can people expect?
It was definitely going to be the best show we've ever done. So I can guarantee that. But to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen yet, but it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Can I ask a favour? First of all, banner-wise, what would you like? What can we put on a banner that would make you smile?
Oh, I don't know.
Claire's fit. Claire's really hot. We bring back H's curtains.
Oh, God, no, please not the curtains.
No, not the curtains. We don't want those. And also, could you do a mock walking out, a la when Steps broke up, when you and H just pretend to walk off stage? Could you do that? Because you know that that's what everyone is talking about.
It's a historical reenactment.
It is. We want a historical reenactment of what actually happened. But I tell you what, that takes a lot of balls to do it before a concert. Yeah. You did the equivalent of jilting the bride.
Well, kind of. I see, no one thinks it did take any kind of bravery. I was just called crazy, but
Oh.
I'm considering I am the world's worst ostrich when it comes to things like that. I thought it was pretty brave, actually.
Yeah. Are you glad you did it?
I don't know if I'm glad, but I really am a big believer in not regretting things that you do in your past, because I honestly think everything happens for a reason. So maybe if I could have done it slightly differently, but I had reasons I didn't want to go away, because we were planning quite a big break anyway, a big holiday, and I thought if I left them without saying it to their faces, it would end up being done on a phone call, and I thought that would have been worse. Mm-hmm. So that's why I did it when I did it, I suppose.
Oh my God, it's like breaking up with a lover.
Oh, yeah, totally. Well, I mean, if you've watched the reality show, listen, what we'd like to do, can we talk to you on our Saturday show a little bit more? Because there's so much we must talk about on the reality show that I've seen. It was just fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
But in the meantime...
Oh, we can't leave it there!
I know, that's the EastEnders bit.
Oh,
yeah.
man!
So we'll talk to you more on Saturday, and just wrap up now by saying congratulations. And
yes,
it's fantastic to have you back. We're so happy the Steps are back.
Thank you so much.
Passionate about music.